Hi, everybody. That took a couple more seconds than I thought. I was starting to get a little nervous. Because usually, which I'm not trying to give you all the backstage stuff, but usually it says going live, going live, and then for a while, and then it says you're live. Usually, if it's not going to go, it says not available at this time or whatever. So that's what I was waiting on. But anyway, okay. So I've kind of had some thoughts lately, and okay, I'm gonna try to not be negative because I know I can be sometimes on these videos but I'm not trying to be that critical. I'm just trying to be a smidge critical. Okay. Um. All right. So bold stands for bold and the beautiful. I only say bold because I try to keep the title short and I kind of figure my audience knows what I'm talking about because I do this 5 days a week, sometimes six, depends. All right. So, two things I'm going to talk about here, maybe three. Um, Bold and Beautiful is soap opera based on a fashion line or fashion lines and their families and the drama that ensues. Now, given that framework, I would think that expecting a fashion show every now and again would not be that much of a leap. But they gave a lot of hoopla, the stuff for fashion shows coming. And then it was like, what? I don't know. I don't believe in the sophomore jinx. I don't believe in all that. And what I mean by that is that's a term, two words, but it usually means you've done something and it's been a great success. So you might experience that sophomore jinx, right? Um, Actors talk about it. Musicians talk about it if they have albums, or I don't even know what they call them anymore. Cause see, back in my day, there used to be CDs. Well, back in the day, there used to be cassettes. Then there was CDs. Now, I don't know. I guess everything is streamed. So I guess you could still suffer that. I'm not too sure. Okay. So, but what I'm talking about here is that Logan had the first fashion show and she was helped by Eric. Now, this turned into a culture F because everybody thought that Eric was stolen from Forrester Creations, although he asked to help her, number one, and was compensated, number two. So, could we stop talking about this? Um, okay. So then anything after that would be sophomore collection. Now, of course, they had to, I guess, involve some intrigue. So the first bit of intrigue was Hope was going to be designer. And this was a big deal because for the longest time, Hope was Forrester Creations, but always backburnered. Always. Right? Even I said, get out. Please sign the contract. I mean, I made videos where I'm like, please sign it, please sign it, please sign it. That's bad. Okay. And when I'm rooting for you to go to the other team, bad. Um, but as much as I like to enjoy this moment of like, yay, the inevitable come down is going to happen. And what I mean by that is I believe that everything is going to go back to status quo. And there are going to be some pissed off people, probably Brooke about Logan. I mean, Hope, the fact that she left her company to be with her aunt, and how could she betray me? and all that stuff. But I see two sides of it. At a certain point, everybody is somebody's child, right? So at some point, you got to get your own self and say, I'm going to do it whether you like it or not, and go your own path. But number two, and probably number three, Brooke could be supportive of her daughter, and Brooke could try to see it from her side if she wanted to. Now, is that going to make for drama and all the rest of it? No. But I'm saying she could see it that way. Let's see. And then the other thing I'm going to talk about here is I talk about it all the time. Now, this one I do know I talk about it all the time. The underutilization of characters, meaning you have a plethora of people you could choose from, actors and actresses, to play the part and do the thing. Do you use half of them? No. Why? Part of it is I understand you have to rotate your people. I get that. But when I don't see a character for months and months and months and months, and like, why are they not on there? I don't get that. Because if I'm telling you as an audience member that I'm bored about whatever storyline, then maybe if you switched it up and used somebody else, then maybe did another angle or something, I'd have something to look forward to. But for some reason, you don't use all your actors all the time. And I don't understand why. Now, I understand to a certain extent side projects and everything. But here's the thing. But you can't tell me every character has side projects. You can't tell me every actor or actress has side projects, and that's why they can't do the show. So I get to the point where I don't buy it. So I don't know. Plus, well, here's an idea that I've been having for a little bit. Now, you have to keep in mind that apparently they have Elektra and Melissa working together now. I really think that they're best friends now, okay? But I really think they're going to play up on the friendship and something is going to happen and tear them apart. That's what I'm waiting on, something like that. Because, I don't know, I just think they're too close, and Elektra is more worried about, well, Melissa is more worried about the friendship than what she wants for herself, which I don't get. Because in my mind, you don't owe anybody anything. And if you think you do, maybe you're doing something wrong. Now, okay, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't put other people into your thoughts and stuff and think about other people from time to time. But when you're living for another person, that's going to be a recipe for disaster. So I don't know. But I'm kind of waiting on it, but I don't know how they're going to accomplish it. Because, see, they have to have something where Melissa wants something that Elektra has, takes it from Elektra, and then Elektra gets pissed off. To the point where they break up the friendship and they're no longer friends and they go their separate ways or something. Because status quo, we aren't going to get a mix up with the or a shake up on the relationship front, because Melissa's too worried about the friendship with Elektra than something else. So I don't know. I know I put a lot of thoughts out there, but you understand what I'm talking about? They could go 100 different ways with stuff, but they don't. And my question is why? Why wouldn't you go sideways? This is Bold. Bold and the Beautiful. They're known for bold choices. They're known for going sideways. So why don't they? Bye, everybody.